What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video I'm pissed off, very pissed off. I'm so tired of this bullshit. The bait and switch, it keeps going. Scopely is going back to their old ways of saying screw you with a finger, screw you to the free-to-play players, screw you to the light spenders. Because they are changing the events once again to be as convoluted as possible, to have timers on the events where you can just act on this specific moment or you're gonna miss out, and the events don't even make any sense. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's getting so ridiculous that I really don't understand what they are trying to do. And what's up with the envoys? What's up with the player's voice? Is there anyone left to defend the light spenders, the free-to-play players, the people that cannot be in the game 24/7? It seems like it's no longer the case. So I'm really blown away with how bad things are going to be in the next upcoming weeks. So I really don't know. We have this situation of the symbiote team. It's the new team. It's a bio team. It's pretty much a must-have team for the bio lanes because, let's be honest, Rebirth is absolute trash. And they designed the nodes in the way with super high stacked stats on the enemies that they absolutely destroyed the Rebirth. So this is definitely a team that you need, especially if you don't have a super scroll. So I really don't understand why they are making these events as difficult as possible for people to obtain the new characters and be able to progress on these raids, because it's like the basic stuff. It's just the raids. So I really don't understand. And once again, what are the envoys doing? What is the player voice doing in order to fix this? It seems like they made it worse. We had data mines about Void Knight was going to be a blitz character. You'd have to blitz a lot in order to get his orbs, and then you'd get a lot of character shards for him. Usually you could even get 4 stars, maybe even 5 stars free to play with these blitzing events. But no, the envoys, oh, I don't like to blitz, I don't like to blitz, it's too hard. So they changed it from blitz for something else, which is a lot worse for everyone. But we're gonna talk about all of that in this video and see what exactly you should do in order to be successful and maybe try to unlock these characters, because I doubt that beyond the unlock you're gonna be able to progress any more than that. And on top of that, in terms of the Red Goblin, we still don't have any information about this character, but it seems like it's going to be the next month character. So once again, it's gonna take you tons of weeks in order for you to unlock that character before you can play your raids properly, which is absolutely ridiculous. So we're gonna break down all this information in this video, and as always, if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so as I was saying, this guy was supposed to be a blitz release character, one of those blitz events where every time you win you get orb fragments, and then you can open those orbs and you get character shards with a minimum of 2 or so. With a few events like that in the past, the most dreadful event was for Agatha. Agatha was 14 days on non-stop blitzing, but since then they have reduced those events to 7 days. And let's be honest, like 7 days is still a little bit annoying, but now with a 1 hour cooldown on the blitz, you can actually quite easily do the 8 rotations per day and still be able to participate throughout the 7 days. And even if you have a busy schedule, because you have a lower cooldown, well, we have way more opportunities to do those blitz rotations. What they should do is just to remove the cooldown. Let us do as many blitz as we want, 8 rotations whenever we want. I can sit for 1 hour and do 8 rotations, or I can sit 8 times throughout the day and do the 8 rotations. This is what they should do, is just to remove the cooldown from the blitzing up to the 8 rotations, and that's pretty much it. The same way like we have the tokens for arena, it should be the same for blitzing. But anyway, so they're gonna make the event for Void Knight not just blitzing, but something else as well. So you're still going to have to blitz, you still have to do the 8 rotations per day, but now on top of that you also have to do other things. So let's take a look at this first data mine for this character, the Void Knight, and you can see right here. Commander, the Symbiote Spaceway milestones is going to progress for 7 days. It's going to give you Symbiote Surfer fragments, and you're going to have to spend the campaign energy. So here already is a mistake that I did, because after they say you have to spend isolate campaign energy. So this is something that they really rushed for to make us like all weirded out. It's just to confuse us. They are just trying to confuse us, and they don't even know for sure what they want to do. They just want to make this as convoluted as possible for everyone. So once again, 7 days event, 7 days event where you have to spend campaign energy, earn the cosmic rewards, and then you're gonna get alien sports, and you are still gonna be able to participate on the month-long event for Forge. So what you have to do in order to get these Symbiote Surfer orbs, you have to collect the daily claim on the web store. Okay, you have to complete the web milestone, which revolves around you earning Blitz credits. So you still have to win. There is no way. You still have to win in Blitz in order to obtain these credits. But then on top of that, you have a login calendar that should go for a few days. We don't know for sure. We have the free claims, and then we have limited isolated hard campaign nodes for 48 hours. 48 hours. And then you have, look at this, this is so smart, Blitz battles for 48 hours as well. What? So the event is 7 days, 7 days, and then we have 2 days where you have to spend isolate energy on the hard campaigns where no new players will be able to access, and after that you have 48 hours to Blitz. I don't understand. So if the event is 7 days and we have 2 days of isolate energy and we have 2 days of blitzing, what are we going to do with the other 3 days? What's up, Scopely? Like, there is something here that does not make sense. Once again, they changed it from a full blitz event for 7 days to 2 days of isolate, 2 days of blitz, and 2 days of scratching my ass. I have no idea what's going on here, but this is absolutely insane that they are forcing you to play only during these 48 hours, and they are forcing you to spend isolate energy. What if I don't want to spend my isolate energy? Why am I being forced to spend isolate energy? And which kind of amount of isolate energy am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to spend like 5,000 energy of isolate, or am I supposed to spend 1,000 energy? Because that is going to imply that we have to spend way more than 600 power cores in those 48 hours. So what's the deal with this? Once again, Scopely is trying to catch up to the players that are hoarding energy and things like this. And they should not do this, because and this is so, it's just so ridiculous about this company. You should not set your events for the most hardcore players. You have to set the event for the middle range. The middle of the road. If you are setting the events based on the most competitive players, the players that look for every single inch of information in order for them to succeed, then you are going to screw everyone else that is not like this. You are making events for the top 1% of the most competitive players, while the other 99% are going to get destroyed. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is extremely toxic and predatory from Scopely. It's absolutely ridiculous. You cannot make your events based on the top 1%. That's just absolutely ridiculous. And it's gonna hurt everyone. It's gonna hurt free-to-play players. It's gonna hurt new players. New players cannot even do the hard campaign. It's just so ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The mindset there, it's so obtuse. It's so dumb. I really don't understand what's going on here. Okay, so this is for the Silver Surfer. Once again, where are the envoys? Where is the player voice? Why no one is defending the players? It's so ridiculous. They said they are going to make the events less convoluted. Is this less convoluted? 5 items to complete an event? 5 items? Are you kidding me? With different time sets and you have to micromanage your time in order to spend your energy and so on. Like, is this easier? Like, bro, like, seriously, it's a joke. Okay, so that's for the Void Knight. But then we're also going to get Gwenom, and Gwenom, it's going to be another very convoluted event, because, yeah, so they make a very powerful team and then they just try to screw everyone over as much as possible. What you want to do is just the way the game it is, I guess, right? Instead of making the game a little bit more balanced and so on. Like, I understand that the team is good and we have two old characters, but someone said, I think it was LVP, and he's right, this team is garbage because it's so expensive. Venom and Carnage, they are so damn expensive. 5 sets of mini uniques, as much as mythical characters, as much as legendary characters. Let's be honest, the legendary characters are actually cheaper than them. So we have one of the most pay-to-win, premium, most expensive teams ever, and then on top of that you make the events as convoluted as possible so people are able to get the least amount of yellow stars and red stars on these characters. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to sabotage yourself? You are getting all this positive feedback, and now you're gonna make the biggest screw you to everyone else. I really don't understand what's going on here. Okay, so in terms of Gwenom, she's gonna be also another convoluted character. Red Goblin is supposed to be the next month character. Now let's take a look at the information that we have for Gwenom. So unlock Gwenom with this exciting event. I'm not sure about that. So into the Gwenom verse milestones. Gain progress for 7 days by participating in arena. So once again, this is going to be limited to if you are top 10 on arena or if you are top 100. You are going to have widely different experiences where you are in the game. And then on top of that, battle in Alliance Wars. Then you have to complete the web milestone. And guess what? The web milestone wants you to spend energy. I really hope that this energy spending that Scopely is going to do, it's during the energy overload or the XP throttle, right? I'm sure that Scopely is going to allow us to spend our energy while having 2 times experience or 2 times power core for energy, right? I really hope that's the case, because if it's not the case, once again, they are forcing us to spend the energy, like, oh, just spend your energy, motherfucker. This is Scopely. Scopely is trying to shock you. He's trying to take you down and force you to spend the energy so you cannot participate on the other events. They are so angry that there was like 10 free-to-play players that were able to get diamonds on Apocalypse, and they are very angry at that. And the envoys, once again, the envoys, they are against these. That strategy to stock up on energy and then spend it on specific events, the envoys have said that they hate it. They don't like that we are getting such a huge advantage. What? Using strategy like this to save energy? No, I'm too dumb to do this. So it's not fair that you guys are doing this, and I don't. So all of these, once again, players' voice, envoys, once again, they don't care about anyone else other than themselves, and say a big screw you to everyone else and make these events as convoluted as possible. Here we have symbiote rewards with Gwenom shards, diamond fragments. Then we have bio gear, which is important, and some T4s. Wow, surprise, surprise. Some of the envoys were crying about not having enough T4s, and now they are giving T4s away on the events. It seems like everything that the envoys cry about, it always happens. Everything that the envoys complain about, it always happens, but it's never to the good of the community as a whole. It's just for the good for themselves. And this is absolutely ridiculous that we are going to have 2 of the most convoluted events coming on the next week, and unfortunately enough, it's for a must-have team. You need this team for the bio raids. They are just absolute trash. There is no other chance. You can use your rebirth and scroll, and you have to spend like 10 energy. You have to do 10 attacks to clear 3 nodes because it's so bad. It's so much RNG, it's so many problems. It doesn't make any sense. But either way, this is what we have. And once again, we have more convoluted events. We have less opportunities for you to participate. We have this micromanagement that you have to do throughout 7 days. And they went from somewhat friendly blitz release to this absolute nonsense, convoluted 5 topics to get points for a milestone. And you'll see for sure, that on top of all of these, There will be also a ton of whale stones that you can only complete if you spend $100 plus. But this is what we have for next week, so I hope you guys enjoyed this information, I guess. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Is Copley going mad? Are the envoys and the player's voice like just drunk on power? Or what the hell is going on? I really don't understand what's going on with these guys that are at the top. They should be looking down for us, but no one is doing anything. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about these absolute dog shit events that are coming very, very soon. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as you can. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more mouse first content, and I will catch you guys later.